Heat advisories will be kicking in again for the weekend. Here's Joe.
That's right. Another summer weekend and another heat advisory is starting to kick in. Here's what we're looking at. A very hot weekend will be in play. We have heat advisories expanding across the region tomorrow. Record heat ahead, and the monsoon pattern, unfortunately, is going to remain very, very dry. We have 74 days in a row without any measurable rain at the Sunport, and that's like 2.74 inches below average. So we desperately need the moisture. This is not what we typically see during the monsoon season, but that's the hand that's being dealt right now. Tomorrow we kick in under a heat advisory. Albuquerque, Tucumcari, southern parts of the state. And the reason for that, this high pressure system, which was over us throughout much of the month of July, giving us those very hot readings of 100 degrees or higher, it's going to ebb back into our direction and merge into a broad area of high pressure, a heat dome over much of the southwestern part of the country. So here's the heat already starting to build and the moisture very, very limited. So this is a very paltry monsoon pattern you see right there, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better as far as much needed moisture. You see this area of the orange, that's dry air pushing into the mid layers of the atmosphere. You put it all together, the heat will be building. We're going to be warmer than normal as we start the day, and then boy, the heat's going to be building as we get into the afternoon. Make sure you limit your time outside. You're used to it. It's been one of those summers where we're dealing with that more often than not, and topping off again at the century mark. So we'll see very hot readings throughout our entire viewing area, northern New Mexico on into the southern part of the state. Very limited showers and thunderstorms to the east. We get on into Sunday. Drier air moves in and heat continues to build. We have a little bit of a cool down northeastern parts of the state with a cool front, but not the humid air that's going to entice a lot of showers and thunderstorms. So as we go around the state, you'll see that dry sky continuing over the Four Corners region. Temperatures in the upper 80s to 90 degrees, Cortez and Durango, and hot 90s, Gallup, Grants, mid 90s for the next several days with not much hope for moisture. Now it's going to be dry and hot throughout southwestern parts of the state all the way through the weekend. And as we get into the extended forecast, lower elevations will be pretty dry, but some of the higher elevations could pick up some isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms around the Silver City area. Hot in Ruidoso, but they did have a brief thunderstorm across the area today, which was bringing some nice whiting rains. 102, Alamogordo, and when you see temperatures 105 or higher, that means a lot of heat advisories expected throughout the southeastern part of New Mexico as the brutal summer there continues. 94, that's hot over in the areas around Cedar Crest, and as that more humid air comes into the Las Vegas area, they'll drop into the lower 80s for the end of the weekend, and then lower 90s on out with dry skies continuing. 91 in Taos, and then lower 90s over the next several days in Santa Fe, which not much hope for much needed rain. A warm start will give way to record temperatures in the afternoon. So here's what we're looking at. 100 for tomorrow, which would be a record temp. Still unusually hot for Sunday, Monday on into Tuesday, so at or near record levels, and it looks like the heat will try to build again as we get into the middle of the upcoming week. So we put up with this in July, and we're hoping that as we got into August we'd see more of a monsoon flow. We saw a little bit at the start of the week, but it's pretty paltry, and well, you get the idea here on
Just
out,
a tease,
right?
you know.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, Joe, thanks.